Dr. Liz, how are you?
Rav, good. How are you, Rav? How are you keeping?
Baruch Hashem. So far, it's just you and me until the rest gonna joining us.
Are you recording? So I can...
Wait, then I can stop the video.
No, you don't need to stop. Rav, you don't need to stop.
Okay, yeah. Because I wanted to ask you any news with the guy.
Yeah, it's not such good news. It's really not. They want thousands of dollars. And,
yeah, you told me.
And I've been in touch with the family. I've even got Rav Kutztag giving a plea, saying that, it's preventing people from learning Torah, but it has no effect. No effect whatsoever. So, Larry and I, we're going to be starting, I'm in the process, he's starting our own channel, a new channel. It's like just thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of work just gone. But what can we do, It's very sad that somebody who has such inspiring music is in real life is the total opposite. It's hard to come to terms with that. So what can you do? What was interesting is, this is just between us, right? But the Rabbanim actually said that they should cancel the concert when it was held here in Yerushalayim. And I was very upset with the Rabbanim because I thought, we want to see it, and what's wrong with it? And looking back, I wish I would have listened to the Rabbanim. It would have saved me all this, we call it fadrus, all this tragedy. But what can we do? We just have to move on. And Ezra Goldstein's been amazing. He's given me the names of the heads of Google in Israel that I'm going to try to speak to tomorrow. And we're going to try our best. What can we do? But we will start.
That's all we can do.
We're starting a new channel, and it's just going to take a long time to upload everything again. But slowly we'll do it. What can we do?
Yeah, what can we do? We can't do anything else. Okay. But do you know what? We'll live and we'll learn. And that was HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Maybe there is a good reason behind it, Dr. Les. We have to look at the positive.
We have to believe that. And that's it, That's it, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Give us some good news. Otherwise, what's happening?
Okay, so Rob, this is amazing. So I'll tell you. I don't know if you've heard the news, but they found one of the terrorists who were very instrumental in that Libyan sponsored bomb, that airplane that flew over when it flew from London to New York and over Scotland, over Lockerbie. They detonated the bomb, and all the passengers were killed, and there were people in Lockerbie that also died. So I always knew that story. I always knew about it, and I felt very sad for the victims that were, that lost their lives innocently by these terrorists. And when I was in London we were in London over Cholameid Sukkot, I went to see a survivor, Betty and Michael Tager. And I was warned. Somebody said to me they've got a very sad story because their son was one of those victims from the Lockerbie. So I'd never met anybody. You hear the story, but when you actually go into a home, and she was a survivor. The mother, Bertie Tager, was actually a child from Denmark that was rescued and taken to Sweden. So she herself is a survivor. And they were so kind to me. She did an interview with me. It was an incredible interview. And then there's all pictures of their son, of the other children, but of their son. And the room that he stayed in, they kept it with all his trophies. He was only 21. He was a very, very, very big, he had a tremendous Avat Yisrael. And he did so much to encourage people to have this love for Israel. And he would come to Israel many times. He was only 21. And they've got his pictures. The parents met with all the Israeli leaders. They were at the UN. They met with Mandela even, because their son was killed by the Libyans. And it was just amazing being there. So I actually phoned them today to tell them that I'd heard the news that they have captured one of the terrorists that was very instrumental in the killing of their son. And they were very grateful. They remembered that I came to the home, and they were very grateful that I remembered it. But for me, what was amazing is that when you hear an incident and when you actually see the people that are involved in that incident, it becomes very real. it actually changes your whole perspective.
Yeah.
So the other, yeah, so that is, so, you know, stories aren't just stories. It happens to real people, and they're very strong family, and their son remains very much alive in their thoughts and in their home. And it's like what we say, may his memory be for eternal blessing.
Amen, 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 amen. Please God, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will take revenge of those evil people.
Yeah.
You know, Hashem Yinkom Damam. Okay.
Thanks,
Thank you very
all
much.
the best, Rav.
Shukra, shukra.
Thank you, Rav.
בעזרת השם, נעשה ונצליח, והשם עלינו ברחמיו ירוויח. רבותיי, as I'm saying the message, as it's publicized, tonight we're going to speak about the secret of the light in Hanukkah. What is that? We all know, we all heard, we all learned previous showing about Hanukkah. We know why we're lighting candle. We speak about it briefly just now. We have to understand what is the secret of the light of Hanukkah, Be'ezrat Hashem, we'll learn today. And we're also going to learn how to merit, to receive that light. Be'ezrat Hashem, na'aseh v'natzliach, ve'Hashem alenu berachamav yarviach. I would like to dedicate the shiur in the soul of Esther Kaden Bat Ketia, Mordechai ben Rachma, Rav Avraham Chaim ben Eliezer Yaakov, Tamar Bat Zeava, Shulamit Bat Avraham Eliezer, Yaakov Salomon ben Farha, Dvorah Ruth Bat Beila, Shosha Blima Bat Mordechai Betzalel, Malka Regina Bat Joya, וקטי גורג'יה בת פרחה, נשמתם תהיה צרורה בצור החיים. I would like also to dedicate the shiur in health of Liora Bat Miriam, Menashe Naji ben Farha, Harav Avraham ben Marina, Harav Shlomo Yehuda ben Dalia, Harav Moshe ben Devora, Harav Moshe ben Bahia Batia, Dvora bat Esther, Orna Bluma bat Miriam, Sheina Keila bat Hana, Mordechai David ben Leah, Aryeh Lev ben Gershon, Aryeh Lev Gershon ben Shimon HaKohen, Shmuel Meir ben Shosha Blima, Miriam bat Zelda, Moshe Avram ben Henariva, Haya Tzipora bat Rachel, Ayala Eden bat Rivka, Vetova Liba bat Rachel. Sorry, any other name? Also someone else say something. Any other name to add up? No. Okay, if there is no other name, I'm going to mute everyone and we're going to start the show. Be'ezrat Hashem, na'aseh v'natzliach, ve'Hashem alenu berachamav yarviach. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. As you all know, we're getting closer and closer to the festival of Hanukkah. The Hag of Hanukkah, it's Be'ezrat Hashem will be on us by next week. Next week, we're going to start celebrating Hag Hanukkah. As you all know, one of the mitzvah that we have on Hanukkah is to light the menorah. And when we're lighting the menorah, Hazal Paskin and the Shulchan Aruch bring it, that to publicize the miracle of Hanukkah, we're obligated to put the Hanukkah by the window or on the left-hand side of the entrance door to the house. Okay, in South Africa, it's not applicable because we have walls. Not only that, imagine leaving Hanukkah outside. Give it a few minutes and it will disappear. So in Eretz Israel, people, first of all, have a special box that they put it and they leave the Hanukkah to publicize the miracle. The miracle is that we're lighting the menorah to say that a jar, a small jar that been found that was enough to light the menorah for one day, lost for 8 days. That was the miracle. But tonight, I would like to go a bit more deep to a different idea, okay? That what is the secret behind the light of Hanukkah? What is it? So we have to understand that Hazal explained to us, one of the idea that we have to light Hanukkah candle is the light of Hanukkah that brings peace to the world. It sounds like you're all surprised, but By that we lighting the Chanukah, Rabotai, we bringing from heaven peace to the world. How do we learn that? Chazal tell us in a Gemara in Masechet Shabbat, in page 25, folio 2. Chazal explained that there is a place that there is no light, there is no peace. What does it mean, no light, no peace? Chazal in the Gemara say that one of the mitzvot that we have is to light the candle on Shabbat. So people will say, you know why you're lighting the candle on Shabbat? Is for Shamor v'Zachor. Nachon, in honor of to keep and to remember the Shabbos. Nachon, that's 100%. But come Rashi HaKadosh. Rashi HaKadosh is Rabbi Shlomo Yitzhaki. He born in a city of Troyes. Troyes is in the north of France. He born around 900, okay, in 82 years ago, plus minus, 982 years ago, plus minus maybe 983, okay, I'm not sure. Say Rashi HaKadosh in his commentary on the Gemara on Masechet Shabbat, that the main reason that there is a mitzvah on Shabbos to light a lot of candle, to light the house, because in daytime, they didn't have ESCO. Not that we have a lot of light, but we have a bit more light than they used to have. And to light is to create peace in a home. Rashi explained why peace in a home. Say Rashi HaKadosh something extraordinary. When you light the house, people doesn't stumble over things, doesn't fall, or people doesn't hurt themselves for any reason. He said, and that reason, it causes peace in a house. Why? Because people see where can they walk, or if person want to take some of the salad, and the other person want to take also from the salad, so they're not pricking each other, and etc. So when there is light, it's bringing peace to the world. That's how Rashi explained. And we have to understand that what Rashi said, on a physical thing, the physical light, it's also applicable to the spiritual light. And I think that now it's time to explain. Until now, we've done the introduction, why that light bring peace to the world. So all what I'm going to bring, all the commentary, I saw it in a book that's called Imre Noam. Imre Noam is a book that's been written by Arav Yoram Abargel, okay? Zecher Tzadik V'Kadosh Livracha. And we all know that one of the things in Chanukah, we're lighting the menorah, okay, the Chanukah. In Chanukah, we're lighting 36 candles, and that's not include the shamashim. The shamashim, the shamash, we light another 8. So if you ask all together how many candles we light, include the shamash, is 44, okay? But without the shamashim, because the shamashim is not the candles that we use, okay, for the holiness of Hanukkah. It have nothing to do. It just, shamash is a service that giving us a service. So on Hanukkah, we light 36 candles. And behind that number 36, hiding the secret of the light of Hanukkah. So I would like to start with what Chazal tell us. And I saw that brought in the name of Arav Tzvi Elimelech Midinov, and he brought in it the name of the Rokeach, Rabbi Eliezer Migarmiza, remember. And Rabbi Eliezer Migarmiza say like this, that he received it from Eliyahu Hanavi. Not many people can say that Eliyahu Hanavi revealed himself to him. And say Rabbi Eliezer Migarmiza, Rokeach, he say like this, he say that the secret of the light of Hanukkah, it's the hidden light that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created at the beginning. That means when HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world at the beginning of the creation, was a special light. And that light served Adam HaRishon only for 36 hours. That's all. After those 36 hours, HaKadosh Baruch Hu took that light and he hidden it. say the Rabbi Eliezer Migarmiza, הרוקח, they call him the רוקח, and he received it from Eliyahu Navi, that the light of Chanukah, it's the hidden light that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created at the beginning of the creation. What does it mean? And now we're going to go and start going deep and deep to understand that. So to understand that, Chazal in a Gemara, in a Yerushalmi, what it means, the Yerushalmi and the Bavli, I need to explain. The Talmud Yerushalmi been written in Jerusalem. The Talmud Bavli been written where? In Babylon. Okay? The Talmud Yerushalmi, the difference between the Talmud Yerushalmi and the Talmud Bavli, there is a lot of difference, but also the language is different. The Aramaic that they speak in Babylon was completely different to what they spoke in Eretz Israel. Also different ideas that there is. Okay, Nachon, that the most common Gemarot that we learn today is the Bavli, the Talmud Bavli. זה אין שאלה. Okay, but Chazal tell us in a Gemara in Masechet Brachot, כן, Masechet Brachot in Talmud Yerushalmi, Perek Het Halacha Hei. If you see there, it's going chapters in Halacha, in the Yerushalmi. And the Bavli is going pages. Okay, let's say that it's page 1, folio 2, because there is, every page have 2 folio. Folio 1, folio 2, every page. In Yerushalmi, it's going according to chapter and according to halacha. So in Perek Het Halacha Hei, that means chapter 8, law number 5, Chazal explained that there, what's happened. Chazal explained that when Adam HaRishon being created on Friday, he used, listen to that, the hidden light for 36 hours. On Friday, on Saturday, and then on Saturday night. That means all of Saturday, that's 24, and then another 12 hours from Friday, okay? So Chazal say that if you look carefully, one of the things that we do in Chanukah, what do? We light 36 candles. Why? Those are words, the 36 hours that Adam HaRishon used that special light. What is that special light? The hidden light. Chazal explained that the hidden light, it was a special light, שהיה אדם הראשון רואה מסוף העולם ועד סופו. I will translate. What it means, היה רואה מסוף העולם ועד סופו. That means, Chazal explains something extraordinary. Chazal tell us that the hidden light, a person can be in a northern hemisphere and he can see, what it means can see, not physically, but he can understand and he can see what's happening in the southern hemisphere. That means it's kind of a Holy Spirit light that can give you idea what's happening in the other side of the world. And Adam HaRishon merit to benefit from it for 36 hours. Chazal come and tell us something extraordinary. Listen to that. That in the light of Chanukah, that when we light the Chanukah, the hidden light is on those lights. The power, when we light the candles, when we light, if person light with olive, whatever, it doesn't make a difference. The light from the Chanukah, that's where the hidden light is. Can you imagine? We don't understand that. We will understand, Be'ezrat Hashem, slowly, I'll go to depths to it. Chazal tell us that the hidden light is in those candles. How did you come to that conclusion? Listen what Chazal said. After we light the Chanukah, on the first day we say Shehiyanu, and then we say Ladlik Ner Shel Chanukah v'Sha'asa Nisim, 3 brachot. And after that, the second day, we say 2 brachot. But after every day, include the first day, what do we say? Hanerot halalu kodeshem. Those lights are holy. Ve'en lanu reshut lishtamesh bahem. That means that we don't have a permission to benefit from those lights, said the Mefarshim. Hanerot halalu kodeshem. Why are they so holy? Why we don't have a permission to benefit from this light? Said Hazal, listen to that. Rabotai, listen to that. That because the Oraganuz, the hidden light, is inside those lights, we're not allowed to benefit from them. As much that a person look at them, Hazal explained that he gets more Kedusha, more Tahara. What it means? That when you look at the Chanukah candle and you look at the flame, you get more holiness and more purity. And Hazal said that the person should sit with his family in the front of the Chanukah for 20 minutes to sing, to look at the light, to speak about the miracle of Hanukkah. It's very important. By that he sit and he look at the Chanukah and he sing and he speak about the miracle of Hanukkah, he will get, number one, holiness, purity, and he can uplift his soul. We'll speak about it. So we see that the main reason that we lighting 36 candles is because the 36 hours that Adam HaRishon benefit from that hidden light. I saw another idea that brought by the Rav Tzvi Elimelech. Rav Tzvi Elimelech Midinov, just for us to get some idea, he born around 239 years ago, 240 years ago, plus minus. He born in the Galicia. He wrote a book, Bnei Yisachar. Bnei Yisachar is a very deep book, many commentaries quoted, and you can see that Rav Tzvi Elimelech Midinov, he was a Kabbalistic. He knew Kabbalah. There's no question about it. And he said that if you look at the word Kislev, because Hanukkah fall on the month of Kislev. You know, the first 5 days of Hanukkah fall on Kislev. And he says something extraordinary. He said in the word Kislev, it's hinting about the hidden light, the Oraganuz, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created at the beginning of the creation. So how did you say that? He said, look, take the word Kislev and split it to two. You get the letters Chav, Samech, that kiss. The second word that you get, Lev, Lamed Vav. He say that here, HaKadosh Baruch Hu come and hint to us. That means in the word Kislev, it's already hinting to us about the hidden light. And he said like this. He said that it's referring to the hidden light like this. He said if you take the word kiss, what it means, Rishon Kisui. Kisui is hidden, okay? Lev is the gematria of the word, the word Lev, Lamed Vav is 36. He said that here the Torah hiding, telling us, and it's hidden in the word Kislev, and it's hinting to us that the what do you call it? The Oraganuz is the hidden light. Where is it? In Hanukkah. Where in Hanukkah? When you light the 36 candles of the Hanukkah. That's where there is the Oraganuz. That's where you can find that holy light that HaKadosh Baruch Hu hidden from us. I saw that Hazal tell us something very important. Hazal tell us that if you take the Lamed Vav, that it's Gematria 36, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that's Masechet Sukkah in page 45, folio 2. Hazal said that in every generation, HaKadosh Baruch Hu planted 36 tzaddikim. And those 36 tzaddikim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu hide them in every generation. And those tzaddikim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu planted, they merit to benefit from that hidden light. That means these 36 tzaddikim in every generation, Lamed Vav tzaddikim they call it. And where are they? In every generation, they're hidden. But they can benefit from that hidden light. So until now, if we summarize, that the secret of the light in Chanukah is the hidden light. That Adam HaRishon benefits from it. Adam HaRishon can see from one side of the world to the other side of the world. And it's also hinting to us in a word kislev, milshon kes, kisui, hidden, lev, that it's lamed vav, it's 36. That means on a 36 candle that we light on Hanukkah, we can find the hidden light. Okay. Until now, we understand that there is a special thing about the Hanukkah light. But we have to understand, how can we get to benefit from that light? How a person can get that hidden light? So Hazal in a Gemara in Masechet Hagigah, Yud Bet Amud Aleph, that's mean 12 folio 1, that's in a Bible. Explain that first of all, why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu hidden that special light? Why didn't he want us to benefit from it? So Hazal explained there that Adam HaRishon, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu created Adam HaRishon, he suddenly realized after Adam HaRishon sin that will be wicked people in the world. And imagine that wicked people that was in the world, and they will have this eyesight, this kind of a spiritual thing to see what's happening on the other side of the world. It's just going to cause problems. Therefore, HaKadosh Baruch Hu took that strength and special spiritual light, and he hidden it where? In the Torah. Listen to that. The hidden light, if a person want to benefit, to find the hidden light, it's in our Torah. The Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh. By the way, the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh, he started the movement of the Hasidut. His name was Rabbi Israel ben Eliezer. Rabbi Israel ben Eliezer, Ken. He born around 307 years ago. It's not a lot known about the Baal Shem Tov, funny enough, but some say that he born in Galicia, okay? That's what I found on my search. It's not a lot known about the history of the Baal Shem Tov, but they say that he born in Galicia, okay? And he explained that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, when he took the light, that special light, he planted it in our holy Torah. And if a person wants to get that special light, that he can see from one side to the other side of the world, okay, he have number one, he can find it in the Torah. But to merit to receive it, you have to study Torah with holiness, number one, and purity. That when a person wants and study Torah with purity and holiness, he can achieve to receive that special light. And he said like this, he said, if you look carefully, that there is here a secret. He said that in Hanukkah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu shown us some light, okay? But that light have a special physical and mainly spiritual thing that can light from one side to the other side. That means that the person can see what's happening in another place. And I would like to give you a few ideas just for you to understand. You all hear about Harav Israel Abu Hatzira, the Baba Sali. You all heard about it. He was a great Kabbalistic rabbi. Many years ago, it was a story, when I say many years ago in the 60s, okay? It was a story about two grandparents that kidnapped the grandson from Israel. They was from America. And they took him to America. No one knew where he is. And the police in Israel was searching all over and they couldn't find, until in the end, the parents that approached, they wasn't Sephardi, but they approached the Baba Sali. And they said to him, listen, our son been kidnapped. We don't know by who. And the Baba Sali that never was in America, the Baba Sali came from Morocco, said to them, I will tell you where's your son. And he drew for them a map. Where is the son and which flat in New York, where in New York, and in which building. And when the Israeli police contact the New York police station, okay, they found the little boy in that flat. Now you're going to ask, why is the grandparents kidnapped the son? Because according to the grandparents, the son wasn't religious enough. It was an argument between the parents and the grandparents. Okay, but that's not the point. So it's come to tell you, when a person study Torah with purity and holiness, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives them that spiritual light that he can see what's happening over the world. And how does he know? When you give him the full name, you have to give the full name, and then you can see. So you can see from here that people that study Torah with purity in holiness, they merit to receive the hidden light. Okay, that's, remember the Baal Shem Tov. Another secret to it. We all know that we have 36 candles. How's those 36 candles fitting with study Torah? And now we go into the next stage. Chazal tell us that if you look at the Talmud Bavli, there is 36 Masechtot, except 2, that they not belong, Shkalim and Tamid. It's Masechtot that they are in the Talmud Bavli, but it's actually not belong, because the Masechet Shkalim is a Gemara from the Talmud Yerushalmi. Masechet Tamid is a Mishnah, it's all Mishnah, okay? So it doesn't fit. So we see from here that there's 36 Masechtot, awards the 36 candles that we're lighting in Hanukkah, awards the 36 hours that Adam HaRishon benefit at the beginning of the creation from this light. Come Chazal and tell us by that the person in Hanukkah studying Torah Shebe'al Peh, what it means Torah Shebe'al Peh, that's Gemara, can benefit, okay, from it to get the hidden light. But that you have to obviously study with Kedusha, with holiness, with Tahara, with purity, you know, in a different level. And then you can get, okay, the hidden light. And that's one of the secret how to receive the hidden light, the secret of the light of Hanukkah. Let's move on. Ari HaKadosh was one of the great Kabbalistic that lived in the 16th century. He born around 488 years ago in Jerusalem. And he tell us something amazing. Listen to that, what he said. He said, the day of Hanukkah, okay, a person can do tshuva, can do atonement, the same, Rabotai, listen to that, like Chodesh Elul, ve'aseret Yemei Tshuva, the 10 days that between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And he said like this, you know why is it? Because the day of Hanukkah, the light, the hidden light, ha'or ha'ganuz, that there is in the Torah shining. Not only that, Ari HaKadosh revealed to us another secret. There is 13 midot shel rahamim, the 13 attribute of mercy of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that we have them in Chodesh Elul, ve'aseret Yemei Tshuva. Say Ari HaKadosh and reveal to us something extraordinary. Listen to that, Rabotai. That on a half an hour, between when we start to light the candle, that's mean mitzet kochavim, when we see the star, until half an hour, every day, during the 8 days of Chanukah, those 13 attributes of mercy are open. And that's why a person can do tshuva. That's why a person can do tshuva on Yemei Chanukah. Why? Because that Or HaGanuz, that hidden light, shining. He said something extraordinary. Listen to that. On Shabbat Chanukah, what the haftarah that we saying? The haftarah that we saying is the haftarah from the prophet Yirmiyah in chapter 3. And in chapter 3, what does the prophet say? Hasiru habgadim hatzuim. That means remove those dirty clothes. That means filthy clothes. Okay? That you wearing. Ve'yomar elav re'eh avarti me'alecha. And he said to him, that means HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to a person, I remove from you. That means I given you, that means I accept your atonement. Okay? Ve'albesh otcha mahtzalot. And he will dress him with clean clothes. That means if a person didn't, for some reason, didn't have a chance to do atonement on Rosh Chodesh Elul, or the 10 days between Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippur, that's Aseret Yemei Teshuvah, he got another chance. When? On Hanukkah. Especially on a half an hour, Mitzet HaKochavim, okay, from the time that the star, you can see it in the heaven, when you light the menorah, okay, and you sit in the front of the menorah and you're focusing and you're talking Divrei Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will accept your atonement. That's mean that you're learning from here something extraordinary. That during the day of Hanukkah, when a person study Torah, that can do atonement to him. Now, not only that can do atonement, that can cleanse his soul. What it means cleanse his soul, and we'll learn now. Hazal explained that when a person study Torah, be'iyun u'bebkiut. What's the difference between iyun and bekiut? Iyun, that a person that study Torah in depth. Bekiut, that when a person read fast, okay, he study fast, but surfacely, he doesn't go to depths. Hazal tell us a secret, that if you want to achieve things in the Torah, you have to do it in two ways. Bekiut, ve'iyun. That means you have to learn certain things in depth, and certain things you have to study it fast and surfacely. But if you don't do that, Hazal, when I say Hazal, the Kabbalistic rabbi call it, there is shbirat kelim. What it means, shbirat kelim? The broken of the vessel. That means if a person just study surfacely, okay, and fast, he can never achieve anything. But from the other way, if a person study only in iyun, in depth, he can never also reach a lot of knowledge. So come the Mekubalim and tell us, if you don't want Shbirat Kelim, if you don't want to break the vessel, you want to keep it full, so your Torah gonna be full, you have to use Bekiut and Iyun. And that's the secret. That means that if a person wants to cleanse his soul in Hanukkah, when he learns Torah, he has to learn Bekiut and Iyun. That means certain things in depth, certain things surfacely. And that's how a person can reach, okay, to cleanse his soul. Another idea that I brought, that I saw, that I'm going to bring, is what Chachmei Musar said. He said, take the word candle, nerot, change the sequence of the letters of nerot. What word would you get? Vatran. What it means, Vatran? Vatran is a person that give in compromise, let's call it, I don't know what else to call Vatran. If anyone have any idea, can just help me. Vatran, it means to compromise or to give in. He said one of the secrets that during the 8 days of Hanukkah, a person should give in, should compromise with other people, to run away from argument, away from fighting, from faribul. Why? Listen what Chazal tell us. Chazal explained that the darkness, what brought a person to confusion, and that will lead them to argument, lead them for lo aleinu, for faribul, for fighting with other people. He said, but when you light the candle, that hidden light, the Or HaGanuz, that there is in Hanukkah, because there is 36 candle, 36 candle was the 36 tzaddikim that there is in every generation that bring peace to the world. We'll speak about it just now. Talmidei Chachamim Marbim Shalom Ba'olam. We'll speak about it now. But the idea is that the 36 candle, it was the 36 hours that Adam HaRishon benefit from them, the creation. So come Chachmei HaMusar and tell us that when you, in Hanukkah, as much that you study Torah, as much that you study it with purity, in holiness, you bring light to the world. And that's what removes the confusion and the argument. Because the Chacham Mikol Adam, that was Shlomo HaMelech. Shlomo HaMelech wrote in a book of Mishlei. Book of Mishlei, you call it Proverbs, I think. Proverbs. In Perek Hey, Pasuk Kav Gimel, there he say, Kiner mitzvah v'torah or. How did you merit, okay, to receive light in the world? He said, Kiner mitzvah v'torah. By that you're studying Torah, by that you're doing mitzvot, you can bring light to the world. So the secret is that in Hanukkah, we should study Torah as much that we study more Torah in purity, in holiness, and bikiyut ve'iyun, that we explain surfacely and depths, Rabotai, we can bring peace to the world. Because already Hazal tell us in Masechet Brachot, Samech Daled Amud Aleph, that means 64, folio 1, Talmidei Chachamim Marbim Shalom Ba'olam. A scholar person, what are they? What are they bringing? They're bringing peace to the world. How do they bring peace to the world? By that they're studying Torah, they light the world. With the world of the Torah, with the light of the Torah, they light the world, they're bringing peace to the world. And that's where the secret hiding. How is the Torah? The Torah starts in Sefer Bereshit. The word number 25 from the beginning of the Torah, what is it? Or, Vayihi Or. Hazal tell us that by that the person bring light to the world, he bring peace. To hint to each one of us, and here we come into to finalize, that the secret of Hanukkah, the secret of the light of Hanukkah is the holy light. What is the holy light? That's the hidden light. And that's why we're lighting 36. Why Dafka 36? Listen to that Hiddush. We say that we have 36 Masechtot. What is the Greek invented? Which other game? Cards. If you look, there's 36 cards. Why? They wanted to bring darkness to the world. The Torah have 36 Masechtot, that's Torah Shebe'al Peh, that's the most important. By that you study Torah Shebe'al Peh, and during the 8 days of Hanukkah, you can purify yourself, you can cleanse the soul, you can get more Kedusha, that's holiness, you can get more Tahara, that it's purity. Why? Because you're going to benefit from the hidden light. as the Baal Shem Tov say, where is Or HaGanuz? Where you can find it? In the Torah, in our holy Torah. So that's why Hazal tell us that if you want to merit, to receive the hidden light, where you can find it? In a holy Torah. Where is it? In Torah Shebe'al Peh, in oral Torah. Which one? In the Gemarot Dafka. Why Dafka Gemarot? Because we have 36 Masechtot. So the secret, Rabotai, of the light of Hanukkah, it's the Or HaGanuz, the hidden light. To merit, to receive it, is by studying Torah. By that you're studying Torah in Hanukkah, Kamari Gadosh, and reveal to us that you also can merit to do tshuva, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will accept your atonement, the same like in the months of Elul and Aseret Yemei Tshuva, the 10 days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And that's the secret of the light on Hanukkah. So Rabotai, when we light the Hanukkah candle, we have to understand that we're lighting 36 candles, that's referring to the 36 hours that Adam HaRishon benefit from them, from that special light, the hidden light. And if we want to merit to receive from that light, the hidden light that a person can see, Misof HaOlam Ve'ad Sofo, to see from one side of the world to the other side, it's that physical lighting. It's not that a person can stand and see, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu give him kind of a kedusha, kind of a holiness, like lehavdil, you can say, like a spiritual Ruach HaKodesh, the spiritual, I don't know how to say Ruach HaKodesh, more like, don't know, באמת שאני לא יודע how to say Ruach HaKodesh, maybe the Holy Spirit, yeah. To receive the Holy Spirit, to know what's happening all over the world, it's when you study in the Torah, especially in Hanukkah, in the Gemarot, that's the oral Torah, you can receive that special light. And Be'ezrat Hashem, that we should all merit, Be'ezrat Hashem, to study Torah with purity, with holiness, and to merit to get that light that there is in Hanukkah, that hiding in Hanukkah. Like we say the word Kislev, Kes, Mishon Kisui, that hidden. Lamed, Vav is the 36 candle. That means that the hidden light can be found in Hanukkah in a candle. So Be'ezrat Hashem, that we should all merit to receive from that hidden light, to have more Kedusha, more Tahara, more holiness, more purity, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will bring us. And then, when we're going to study Torah with holiness, with purity, HaKadosh Baruch Hu then, Be'ezrat Hashem, will send us Mashiach Tzidkenu, Bimera B'Yamenu, speedily in our days, and will merit to see the building of the third Bet HaMikdash. Amen, Ken Yehi Ratzon. Rabotai, I hope that you enjoyed the shiur. If there is any question, please unmute and ask any question regarding Hanukkah or regarding the subject that we spoke, the secret of the light in Hanukkah. Now, that when you sit in the front of the menorah in Hanukkah, you can understand what's hiding behind that light, behind that beautiful light that we look at the menorah. If there is any question, please unmute the microphone and ask. I'll try to answer. No question. Okay. If there is no question, I would like to first wish each one of you individually have a great night, have a good night. And by Be'ezrat Hashem, if there is no load shedding, we'll meet again in Thursday night on Parashat HaShavua, Parashat Vayeshev, beautiful parasha that always comes just before, remember, just before Hanukkah. So have a good night, all the best, and look after yourself. Have a good night. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining us. Have a great one.
Thank you, Rabbi. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.